Hello, it's Daisy, and I've got a few updates I want to cover real quick, and this is going to be another short stream because I'm trying to get to bed earlier and earlier. It's working so far. But anyway, first of all, I'm doing typing practice a lot, but that was just to make sure that I get some practice in, and recently I've been practicing typing every day. It's getting kind of addicting, so I don't think I really need to be doing it on stream, and it's also it's hard to talk while doing the freeCodeCamp, or well, not freeCodeCamp, sorry. While typing, it's hard to like talk. I end up messing it up. So it's weird since I'm going to be doing it silently anyway. I may as well be doing it like off stream and not stressing about. And the website sometimes like slows down a bit, and I imagine streaming while doing it doesn't exactly help. So for the time being, I'm just gonna keep typing off stream until if I lose that habit, then I'm gonna integrate it into the videos again and the stream so that I can do it daily. But for now, I think it's better that I devote most of the time to just coding and programming and stuff, or learning coding. And the other thing is, so I was checking out recently. I mean, ever since I started doing like freeCodeCamp, I've been doing like the Python certification, and it's gone pretty well. But that's because all of the previous learning I've done with coding has been on Python, so I was able to get pretty far. But I did a little bit of research, and I found out that the people who made these, for like people who are more beginner level, which includes me, I've done a lot of Python tutorials, but I don't exactly have experience. People in the more beginner levels are really supposed to start with these other courses first: the responsive web design, JavaScript, front-end libraries, and then move on to Python. And that's why the JavaScript certification has 1,000 steps in it, whereas the Python certification in total only has 521. It's because they move through it faster, and they move to more advanced things faster, and they expect you to kind of know. And I was able to get through it. I mean, partly by, a couple times I had to ask an AI, which was fine because I learned stuff from it. But, I imagine you're not really supposed to, they don't intend for you to do that. Also, like I already did like some tutorials. So since I kind of knew Python basics, I was able to get through the Python basics. But then they really quickly, I don't know, it feels kind of lame because I suspect this, it was when I hit this certification project that I realized the difficulty I was having. And when I looked at other people making solutions, and it seemed like other people kind of knew exactly what to do, whereas I felt like they were using things that I hadn't learned yet. And I think it's because they had experience from doing the previous certifications and courses. And so I looked into it, and they intended you to do these ones first. Like, this is a better place to start for beginners. And I don't regret like deepening my understanding of Python, with this. And I'm honestly pretty impressed with myself that I managed to get as far as I did, without like the proper foundation. And honestly, like I still like Python. I don't want to give up on Python. What I'm thinking is, since on Steam I've bought a bunch of games that are like supposed to teach you coding, and a lot of them use Python, I'm gonna try using, I feel like if I had like deepened my understanding of Python a lot, then I wouldn't have gotten the chance to see if any of those games can teach me anything. So I think I'm gonna take a break from Python on freeCodeCamp and instead try out some of those games. I'm gonna like check some of them out and see if I can't do some of them on stream and stuff. I'll have to figure all that stuff out. Because recording games is a little complex sometimes. Like with certain games, I just can't get it to work right, and I just have to stream the monitor. But anyway, I think so. I'm gonna start from the beginning here with this responsive web design, and I'm excited too. I kind of want to try some web design stuff. I planned on going back and learning this at some point anyway. I just wanted to go deep into Python first, but I feel like I've had my fill. I'm gonna give it a break, and I'm gonna not today, but from now on, I'm gonna try to make time to do freeCodeCamp stuff and then do some Python stuff also. And I'm gonna do the typing off stream from now on. So anyway, let's see how this is. This course teaches fundamentals of HTML and CSS, including modern layout, design, accessibility, and responsive web development. This sounds fun. You'll build practical projects and gain the skills to create professional, user-friendly web pages. To earn your responsive web design certification, complete the 5 required projects to qualify for the certification exam and pass the certification exam. I'm excited. This seems like it's going to be fun. Welcome to freeCodeCamp. Full stack curriculum. Learn the skills to become a full stack developer. Introduction to HTML. HTML represents the content and structure of a web page. Introduction to CSS. It's used to style the web page. Introduction to JavaScript. Adds interactivity to a web page. Start coding. Excuse me. But yeah, I've been pretty excited to get into web development. I figured it'd be something I'd be doing later, but I'm glad to be jumping in. It seems fun. Anyway, HTML is hypertext markup language. It's the code that defines the structure and content of a web page. This is your code editor when you write HTML. Find line 1 and type this text. Okay. Welcome to freeCodeCamp. When you're done, click check your code button to see if it's correct. Sweet. Whoops. Hold on. Let me real quick mess with some settings really quick, because I just realized I don't have my sound coming out of the right place. Okay. HTML is made up of elements. The first one you use the h1 element. h1, welcome, okay. It starts with an opening tag, h1, and ends with closing tag with lesser than or greater than. Has text will display, and has the text it will display between the tags. Turn your welcome to freeCodeCamp into an h1 element by adding an opening tag in front of it and a closing tag after it. h1. And see, if we're going to have to be doing a lot of less than and greater than, I'm glad I have been doing the coding stuff. Oh, the closing tag has a slash. Okay, oops, I'm not paying enough attention. I'm in a bit of a rush because I want to get through this stuff quick and I got to go to bed soon. So anyway, notice the HTML you'll write in the editor shows up in the preview. In this workshop, you'll write HTML for partial curriculum web page. Below your h1 element, type the following empty line. Stack. Oops. And I'm still making all these mistakes. I gotta do that typing practice some more. All right. Support the site. Help people like me learn stuff. Man, every time I I'm looking at my stream, it says that I have like terrible connectivity. It says my thing is unstable, and maybe I should lower the thing I'm streaming at, because I'm streaming at like 1080, but I don't think that's really necessary. Not only is no one watching, but it's not exactly like I'm playing like a high def game or anything. I could have it down at like 720 maybe. It could just be that I have a lot of like data and stuff running in the background though, because I always have like 8 million tabs. I close my browser, but like it saves all the tabs, and I wonder if that holds on to a bunch of memory. Anyway, an h1 element is the main heading of a web page. You should only use one per page. h2 elements represent subheadings. You can have multiple pages and they look like this. Okay. Turn the full stack curriculum text into an h2 element. Man, I hate that they have it have us do it like this. But I guess, yeah, this assumes no knowledge of programming. So, h2. And I gotta go all the way over here. My surrounding with h2 closing tag. Oh, ugh, man. I'm not doing great at this so far, but I'll learn. Oh, ooh, that's not what I meant. I thought enter for some reason would do that. I should know it does not do that. All right, learn skills to become a full stack developer. Oh boy, just gonna start from the beginning. Developer. Yeah, so far it feels like I'm not really learning those skills because I'm just typing random stuff and then putting things in front and back. But I guess that's how they teach you. We also did silly stuff with the Python tutorials just like this. When you need to add a paragraph to a web page, you use a P element like this. P is a paragraph element. Turn it into a paragraph element. Okay, slash P. Okay, so that slash comes first. Alright, there are 6 heading elements in HTML, H1 through H6. They're used to show the importance of sections on your web page, with H1 being the most important and H6 the least. Below your P element, add H3 with the following text. Add an H3 heading with the following text. Introduction to HTML. Finally, though, they're letting me do it like normally. So H3, then introduction to HTML. I should just hit caps lock now. What am I doing? ML. Good grief. Oops. Slash. I am fumbling a lot. Maybe I'm just tired. And 3:46. I should try to get to bed before 4. Notice that each heading looks a little different in the preview. Same with the paragraph. Add another P element that displays the following text. Oops, I forgot to press shift. P. HTML. Oops. Represents the content and structure of a web page. Okay. Good grief. I'm excited after this is CSS, and there's like OBS has like things where you can use CSS to whatchamacallit, you can like mess with OBS settings and stuff. And so that seems like a fun thing to get into, but I don't know if that's like super complex, so it might take me longer than I think, but still. Okay, add an H3 element. And speaking of CSS, CSS slash H3. That's cool. This is neat. So instead of like a terminal thing, it's showing what my website would look like. I like that. While HTML defines the structure and content of a web page, CSS is used to add style, things like colors, fonts, spacing, and layout. Below the H3, you just add another paragraph element with the text. CSS is used to style a web page. CSS is used to style a web page. Oh boy. This is going to take some getting used to. Oh, below the H3. And below the H3, you just add another paragraph element with the text. Now it says you should add a second H3 element to the page, but that's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to put a P element. Sorry, I read H3 and just automatically put it without thinking. That's funny, the thing it corrected me was incorrect. It said to put another H3, but I was supposed to do the P element. Finally, JavaScript makes your web page interactive, tells the page what to do when someone clicks a button, submits a form, or many other things. For the last step of the workshop, add another H3 and P element to the page. Describing JavaScript first, add this. Intro. I keep doing C instead of D. I don't know why I keep doing that. Introduction to JavaScript. Introduction to JavaScript. Okay, and then below that, add a P element. Oh boy. What am I doing? Java. Oh, the S is capitalized. I guess that makes sense. And interactivity to a web page. Whoops. Here we go. Sweet, we finished it. All right. Oh, whoa. Why does this look like this? What the heck? That looks wild. Hold on. Refresh. Okay, that was really interesting. Okay. So we built our curriculum outline. I'm thinking about maybe turning off that guitar thing soon. Man, our first project isn't for a minute. Okay, as much as I'd like to keep going, I really got to get to bed. It's 3:51. Let's look at this. Debug CamperBot's profile page. It's trying to build a profile page. They asked a friend to look over the code and they said it has some errors. Your job is to fix all of CamperBot's errors so they can continue building their profile page. Complete all the items in the user story and click run the test. Trying to use heading 2 element, but that doesn't exist. Fix it so it uses correct second level heading element. Trying to add 2 paragraphs with PP, but those don't exist either. Fix them so they use paragraphs. It's using an H3 element for backgrounds and interest, but it has a syntax error. Spot the issue and resolve it. Wait, those are the things I have to do. I can actually do that like instantly. P does not exist. And this one made the same mistake I made. Yeah, no. But, oh, okay. Okay, so that was a very tiny little lab. It was fun. Okay, so next we're going to be reading stuff. So that I can save for tomorrow. Okay. This should be fun. I'm excited. This is making me feel kind of energized about getting back into this stuff. I think this is fun. Hopefully things continue to be fun. But I'm liking this. I hope I can breeze through this though, because I do want to get back to Python. But I'm interested in JavaScript and whatever this front-end development. Maybe eventually I can get into all this. And when I get into Python, I do want to try to do like a deep dive, because I can still, once I do Python, maybe instead of moving on to these things, I can do some of these legacy things on Python. What is it? Scientific computing, data analysis with Python, machine learning with Python, college algebra. That should be fun. But who knows? I don't know. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. You can see a lot just by looking. Yogi Berra. Isn't Yogi Berra like a baseball dude? Anyway, okay. Thanks for hanging out. It's been real. It's been cool. We're going to do a lot more tomorrow, hopefully. Anyway, bye-bye.